To Moca's Nola bells and bows, where the love runs deep, the fam stay strong, and the bells, they always ring for us. We the bells and we hold it down, yeah. Real ones only, we don't mess around. All love, no cap, no clout to chase, just truth in the chat and respecting the space. It's family, Moca got that heart of gold. From the south to the stream, we brave and bold. You ain't gotta pick sides or play a role, just show a real and you already home. Pull up to the bells and bows like a Sunday seed. Got peace in the room and the vibe on beat. No drama, no mess, just minds that meet. Introduce yourself in the chat and the mods gon' greet. Real talk, we got brothers and sisters here. Ain't no fake love, every heart sincere. We've been through storms, but the skies stay clear. Loyalty live, that's the chant you hear. Woo! No chaos in the comment section, just bells with a bond and a bold connection. Safe space, strong face, deep reflection. Moca, don't fold, that's pure protection. If you ever felt unheard, misunderstood, pull up in the chat, we treat you good. Ain't gotta be loud, just gotta be true. Moca got the light and we shine with you. Not a panel of pain, it's a platform of pride. Everybody got space and we don't divide. You loyal, you love, that's how we ride. Got a bell and a bow in the name, but a tribe world. From the mods to the lurkers and folks on rewatch. Every tap, every like, we feel it alive. Moca ain't just a name, it's a vibe you caught. No la bell, no la boast, that's a family, not a thought. Bring it loud, we the bells and we hold it down. Yeah, we do. Real ones only, we don't mess around. Real talk, love, no cap, no clout to chase. Just truth in the chat and respecting the space. It's family, Moca got that heart of gold. From the south to the stream, we brave and bold. You ain't gotta pick sides or play a role to show a real and you already home. Moca said that to every bell in the space. Whether you typing, watching, or just vibing, you are this family. And over here, we don't fold, we ring. Ooh, welcome.
Hey, 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 everybody. Happy Thursday, guys. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I see y'all up in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your girl is back. And we got more foolishness tonight, y'all. More foolishness. Get on up in here, baby. I know y'all saw that title tonight. Jarvis Butts, the magic school bus and a scooter. Open panel night tonight. I'm going to drop the link. It's open panel tonight, baby. What was wrong with these women hanging out of that bus like that? What was wrong with Tachi on that scooter with those sneakers and a dozen of eggs? And I know y'all saw the thumbnail. Jarvis takes them for a ride. But wait, y'all left Tachi. One band, one sound, and a scooter. Child, I ain't been right, y'all. Yeah, I ain't been right since I made this thumbnail. Because why do Jarvis look like he driving a daycare field trip bus? Hey, and them women all piled up, and the women sitting up there in that window looking comfortable as hell, like that's where they belong. You see Nay. You see Kizzy. You see Angel Smokey. They're in the bus. And baby, y'all got Tachi in the back, full speed on that scooter, trying to catch up with eggs and shoes hanging off the side. Get out of here. Now listen, y'all. Listen. Last night, after last night, the porch clearly wasn't ready to go home. Because y'all was cutting up. Y'all caught up in the chat. I said, oh no, we got to run this back. We got to run this back. So tonight, it's open panel night only because y'all had entirely too much fun and too much to say on last night. And tonight I want to hear it. I'm going to drop that link and we're going to open this panel and we're going to talk about it. I don't care who hit the link as long as you're in the chat. We don't do drive-bys. We don't do trolls. So if you're not on the porch, you're not welcome to the link. Let me make that announcement right now. So those of you that's here, come on in, come on in, come on in. Hit that like button for your girl and let's talk about why this man got a whole bus full of women and one still chasing behind his ass on a scooter. Moderators, I see y'all up in here. Thank you, beautiful ladies, for always showing up, helping keep order on the porch, keep the vibes flowing. I see all my beautiful subscribers up in here. Welcome, 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 y'all. Happy Thursday to each one of you. Y'all coming up on in here, just make sure you hit the like button for your girl. Double tap those emojis to the right. Let YouTube know the porch is on and the bus is on the move. Share out the live if you can. Tag your people. Tag Jarvis people. Grab Kizzy. Grab Angel. Grab Nay. And from what I'm looking at in the chat, see Moca been, oh man, I didn't have time to catch it. Y'all telling me there's a new character. Good Lord. There's a new character. Good Lord. Jesus. Y'all better send smoke signals if you gotta. Get them up in here. And if you're new to the porch, man, welcome, welcome, welcome. Those of you in the bushes, come on and subscribe. Be a part of the family and sit on the porch with Moca. And baby, if you want to take a little moment and you want to look extra good in the chat tonight, go on and grab your membership because, baby, everybody here in green, shoosh, it look good. And they be hitting different. Y'all already know tonight is open panel night. So I already know this chat gonna be cutting all the way up tonight because one thing about the porch, y'all say exactly what's on your mind. And I wonder why. Now, before we get too deep into tonight's foolishness, please remember that this live stream is for commentary, conversation, laughter, and discussion. Don't come over here getting in your feelings tonight because somebody thought they could have done that last night. Tonight, we ain't playing that. The porch likes to laugh. We like to joke. We like to react and cut up. We have moments for that. And for those that don't like it, there are several places you could go. Several places you could go. You could store it. We're going to hell. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. All right. We about to get in this thing. If you in the building tonight, and y'all, I need y'all to flood this chat. Look, come on, give me some scooters. Give me some buses. Man, come on, give me some eggs, some tennis shoes, some eyes, something. Because the magic school bus done pull up on the porch tonight. And if y'all think Tachi finna, if y'all think Tachi finna catch that bus, if y'all think Tachi's gonna catch that bus on that scooter, go on and drop them scooters in the chat, baby. Let's see if Tachi's gonna catch the scooter. Jesus, Tachi, come on, girl. Catch the scooter, Tachi. I see y'all up in here, my sister, my sisters, my sisters. I see my beautiful sisters, Black Goddess, Dr. J, my girl, PJ. Welcome, 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 y'all. Nani's, I see you, my love. What it do, what it do, what it do. God is with me. Welcome, my love. Welcome, welcome. Child, come on up in here. We got some conversations that needs to be had. Look at my girl PJ. She never misses. PJ said driver of the bus going round and round, picking up dizzies all over town. Dizzies on the jumping up and down all the way to hell. Yeah, PJ, just like that. Just like that, the driver of the bus. He should have been a mascot for that song, The Wheels on the Bus Go Round and Round. Because, baby, he was on a mission. I'm going to pick her up on this corner. Tachi must have didn't give him no money that day. He made Tachi chase the bus. She wanted to know where he was going. And J. Rose, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, my love. Trina, I see you, boo. Welcome. Lord, look, Miss Miracle's mom. Hey, girl. 504, welcome, baby. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's going on, sis? No nonsense. I see you, girl. I see you. Look at my beautiful niece, Star. Hey, girl. Hey. Charlotte Stewart, happy Thursday, baby, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Look at Leonard up in here. I mean, Leopard. I say the whole day I'm Leonard. I ain't well. Leopard, welcome, my love. Welcome. April Webster, my beautiful sister. Welcome, love. I see y'all up in here. Ariane, hey, girl. 90s, what's the 411? She said, new Jarvis character, Kimberly, exposed on Girl, I gotta go see it. I didn't see it today, but y'all can hit the link and tell me about it. Y'all really can. I'm gonna drop it in a minute. Deborah Crosby, welcome, baby. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Miss Miracle's mom, oh, she said as a new woman that needs to be on the bus, baby. We got to stretch the short bus a little longer. Hello, Gregory Patrick. Welcome to the chat, my love. Look at Simone is up in here. Hey, baby. Welcome. 504 said, Moca. Shannon missing from that thumbnail, but I love it. He didn't care. He didn't like Shannon. He didn't like Shannon. Shannon just attached herself onto that man. He didn't like her. My girl, Erica Red is here. Welcome, boo. Hey, Roz, welcome, sis. Welcome. Happy Thursday. Natasha, I see you, boo. Welcome, welcome. Ariane, didn't we say that? It's more to come, baby. It's more to come. Simone said, I told y'all, they love following the drip. Charlotte Stewart said, Mocha, you got me on the floor crying. Girl, get up. Get up, girl. Or get on the bus. Leopard says, Mocha, remix. Jarvis. Not Jarvis. 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 Now, why they say you driving a daycare bus, huh, Jarvis? Jarvis. Now, why? They just said, Jarvis, that they were looking for you because you kidnap a girl. Now, Jarvis, now why are you driving a daycare bus? Come here, Poppy. Poppy, come here, baby. Poppy is the star, honey. Poppy is the star, the archer. Welcome, beautiful. Miss Miracle's mom says, let me get some coffee and spike it with some whiskey. You might want to put your pamper on, Bo. Please put your pamper on, Miss Miracle's mom. Hey, Delindra, welcome, my love. Miss Gemini, I see you, girl. I see you. Ariane want to know if the new one work at AutoZone. I don't know, girl, but I know she don't like King. I don't know where she worked. I didn't see the video. I'm going to have to go watch it after this. See, I thought tonight would have been an end of talking to him, but since there's a new video, y'all know we're coming back tomorrow. Deborah Crosby, my girl. Chandra, welcome, boo. I don't want to miss nobody. Darlindra said he can stay the hell home. If they don't like it. Absolutely, girl. J. Rose says over here we like to keep it a buck. And we do. Look at me. Hey, girl, hey. Welcome. Y'all got them scooters rolling up in this motherfucker. They ain't drag racing. Welcome, boo. Lord, y'all cutting up. Y'all all ready. All damn ready. Laria, hey, mama. Welcome, welcome. Simone says she's going to catch drip at the light. Girl, not at the light. Not at the light. Ron said, so there's a new passenger for the bus. Girl, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. I'm going to have to go listen. Miss Miracle's mom ain't shit. She said, there goes pimping, limping, diddling, and nod. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Kimberly Earls, welcome, my love. Hey, Marquisha, welcome, love. Just said, hey, baby. Drag Racing says Shannon is back there. She back there. She licking the window. Y'all just can't see her. Miss Miracle's mom said if they keep getting exposed, we go all need an 18-wheeler. Hey, Toya, welcome, boo. Diamonds of Delta. Happy Thursday, my love. This is hilarious. Lady Redbird. Hey, boo. Welcome. Happy Thursday, and thank you so much. Cool girl. Thank you for supporting the channel with a gift, my love. Thank you, baby. Child, let's see where I'm at with this. Run Dooley, I see you. I see you, Run Dooley. Welcome. Welcome. Cynthia Garris. Happy Thursday, my love. Welcome. Simone want to know where is her helmet. Simone. She's chasing Jarvis. Why would she need a helmet? She's living dangerous. She don't want no helmet. She's used to living dangerous. A helmet indeed. We're neither here nor there. I'm going to drop the link early for y'all. Because last night, everybody had so much to say. I don't know who's coming up. I don't care which one of y'all come up. We go drop that link. This Miracle's mom says Shan ain't licking the window. She chewing on her seeds. Damn. Damn. Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right. But y'all, it's a shame. It's a shame that these women allowed themselves to get to this point. You hear me? How can one man control so many women in such a small area? Because honestly, they all were in the same proximity. They all knew one another. So how is it that they allowed him to do what he did? And for as long as he did it, Dr. J, that's what they say, Shannon back there, she licking the windows. These women all gave thirsty a new meaning. A new meaning. Because how? Oh, Lord, Miss Miracle's mom crazy. Miss Miracle's mom said, hold up, Miss Miracle's mom. Miss Miracle's mom said her head hard as cement. She don't need a helmet. Oh, Lord. My girl 504 said, I think the triple mint twins and their mammy eat grass and lie on themselves. Oh, Lord. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Because think about it, y'all. We done talked about Annette and her children and the way she raised her children, right? Something is terribly wrong in Detroit. Something is terribly wrong in Detroit because clearly Annette ain't the only one that raised her children wrong. Because these women chase this man the way they chase this man. These women have no morals, no values, but a house full of children. This Miracle's mom said it's just unbelievable how many women in one state was for one man. Good grief. You don't even have to go as far as the state, Miss Miracle's mom. How about one city, one block? Because they all live close together. Leopard says, no, Mocha, she's riding low. She riding low. She in between the seats, Mocha. She riding low. Lord. This don't make no sense. Jarvis Butts gave a new meaning to the word manipulation. Anybody that ever runs across that word needs to run backwards. Because there's no way on God's green earth this man was able to compromise the integrity, the dignity, the morals, just basic standards of all these women. Boo bang, I see you, boo. Happy Thursday, my love. Jarvis clearly had a horrible, horrible upbringing. And these women that attached themselves to Jarvis, their upbringing had to have been worse. Because there's no way. Jarvis looked like his breath stank. Jarvis looked like he had one bottle of cologne and never took a bath. And they were attracted to light skin and good hair. You kill, welcome, my love, beautiful soul. I see you, baby, welcome. Black God, it says, Tachi's soles of those sneakers definitely burnt off. Chasing that D, I'm in that bus. Girl. Girl. Look at Tachi. Look at Tachi on that scooter. And she didn't mind telling this nigga she was on a scooter. Ariane says, Mocha, when did he have time for his kids? This is crazy work, Ariane. He never had time for those children. He wasn't there to see about his children, raise his children, or take care of his children. He was too busy laying up in a cut making babies. And it had to have been something about Nate. Because he bragged on with all his women about how many times you've been pregnant for me. How many children I got with you? He counted all his children with all his women. Nay was the only one. And thank God, God didn't slip that one on Nay. Nay didn't need a baby. Nay needed a baby like she needed a hole in her head. Nay didn't need no baby. Ron said, Mocha, they were light work for him. He wasn't no master manipulator. They were just easy. That part. He was not a master manipulator. Look at Jarvis Butts. Jarvis learned to be a halfway con artist. And that's the game he ran on them. Jarvis had street sense. And with that street sense, he took the little street sense that he had and he found all these recipients. Jarvis must have had a spot on the corner where he sat there and watched when the mailman passed and where the mailman passed on the 1st and the 3rd. Patrice, welcome, my love. Because each and every one of these women that Jarvis had in a chokehold to a point to where they all have lost their mind and their understanding. They are all recipients of the Social Security Administration. And he knew it. He knew it, and he played it well. Simone said, come on now, we know that shit attract flies. Absolutely. Simone, you said it best. You said it best. Simone said Drippy ain't shit, and the flies around him wasn't either. The drip power, damn Simone. Bubanga says he knew at a young age to have street sense and knew who and when to use the craziness against. I didn't hear so far. There are 9 characters here, right? So far, I have not heard not one of those women, not one, go toe-to-toe with Jarvis. Not one. Blue Car said she'd rather not put up with his foolishness. He made her look like a clown in court. She walked away, and he hasn't heard from her since. Shrell, welcome, niece. Welcome. Blue Car left the day of the preliminary. He ain't heard no more from her. And I can't believe Tati. She said that during the preliminary. Well, I guess I ain't his fiance no more. What, girl, what? If you felt like that in the preliminary, that you were no longer his fiance, make me understand, Tachi, why you kept putting money on the books, why you kept accepting calls. See, this is what makes y'all look slow, weak. This is what makes y'all look like y'all sit there and say your numbers and get stuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 9, 10. You done forgot. You done forgot. And y'all allowed that man to play with y'all emotions to the point to where y'all forgot who the hell y'all were. Y'all forgot that y'all big back slanted head heifers. Y'all forgot y'all were mothers. Y'all let this man take y'all for a ride. He plotted everything that he intended to do with each one of y'all. And y'all let it slide. Y'all let it go. Y'all let it go. Because y'all didn't know no better. Nobody was in y'all corner. Nobody taught y'all any better. Boo Banger said he knew who to go after. The ones with the SSI income and very little brains. Absolutely. Absolutely. He chose, and he chose well. Bubanga said he used his looks. And his looks. Bubanga. Jarvis looks like the Pink Panther. Jarvis Butts looked like the Pink Panther. That would have not been my first choice. Miss Miracle's mom says the women he dealt with couldn't pour. Oh, Lord. Miss Miracle's mom, girl, I'm going to take your phone early, boo. Miss Miracle's mom says the women he dealt with couldn't pour piss out of a boot with instructions on the bottom. Girl. Ariane, and that's exactly who he was. Ariane says Jarvis Butts was a street runner, day in and day out. That's why he looked greasy. That's why he looked oily. That's why he looked very unkept every time you saw him. Could you imagine that? old oil, and cheap cologne. But they're impressed. They're impressed by that. Your children. These women sit there and didn't even know how to be a mother to their children because they had to be mama to Jarvis Butts. He had them calling him daddy. Could y'all imagine that? These women are all on government assistance. They're doing things for Jarvis Butts that their children will never see. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. And what gets me even more, just listening to those phone calls. This man would get on the phone with these women, each and every one of them. He would get on the phone with these women and he wants to, well, what your daughter doing? What's she doing? Where's she at? Put her on the phone. Well, why is these women children so important to this man? And these women played crazy. Like they didn't know what time it was. And my question is, have they taken the time to go check their daughters? You done got this man all around you and your children, in your house, in your pots, in your bed, in your bathroom. Y'all saw his charging, but y'all steady jumping through hoops, wanting that to be your man, your man, your man. Y'all, y'all don't make no sense. Y'all got me stuttering. Y'all make no sense. Absolutely, Roz. Blue car got gone. Blue car said he hadn't done her enough. You made me look bad. You lied. You took my car and you did all this damage to my car. Now I don't have you. You said you loved me, Jarvis. You said I was the only woman, Jarvis. But Jarvis, I get to the preliminary Jarvis, and I'm hearing about all these women. Now you got me looking crazy. Well, since you got me looking crazy, Jarvis, I tell you what, I'm going to take my L. Because, bitch, that was an L. You done tore up my car. You done robbed me of my self-esteem, my pride, and my dignity. So I'm going to take the little bit that I got left. And I'm going to pack up my bags and pretend I never knew who you was. Blue car hauled ass. Because honestly, even Blue car was going to play the game to protect him. She was in the position to protect him as well because she lied too. She sure did. She should have known what was up when Jarvis told her to go clean up everything that he touched. She should have known something was up when he was trying to hint at her to go get Clorox. But she wised up and she hauled ass. It's the rest of them ducks. Dr. J, that's how they count, sis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm being nice about it because I'm sure they're skipping a lot. Shrell, my girl Cheryl said, Moca done left me speechless with that thumbnail. Game over. They're a bunch of, girl, Shrell, I haven't been right since I made that thumbnail, niece. That thumbnail had me in stitches. I'm playing on my phone trying to get a thumbnail made while trying to take care of business at the same time. Them people sitting up there looking at me laughing like, what is wrong with that lady? But I'm laughing to my damn self after the thumbnail was generated, and I hollered for a second. I'm like, oh shit, we almost there. That old lady looked at me like, this girl can't be well. Well, it is what it is, ma'am. If you knew what I knew, you'd have been, Rod says to me, these women didn't have any honor to begin with and did not. Did not. Did not. Mubanga said, but Mocha, a lot of females with no self-esteem like Pink Panthers. Whoa. He looks like the Pink Panther for real. And I don't know what these women found attractive about that. Jarvis Butts calls the city of Detroit everything. The city of Detroit was already going through some shit. Jarvis Butts came with his shenanigans and he shined the light on all the shenanigans running through Detroit. Angel, I will always say, Angel knows a lot. Angel knows everything. I'm convinced of that. Jarvis had no arguments with Angel. Jarvis had no disagreements with Angel. It's something about Angel. As ugly, and I could call her that, as she is. Jarvis even had other women paying Angel's bills. I'm his wife. Welcome, my love. Laurie, I see you, boo. Welcome. It's something about Angel. But Angel is a cold-hearted perk chewer. Angel she's worse than Kizzy. Angel has no love for her own self. To say she's a mother. She knew the story of Nazaria being missing. She knew Jarvis was attached to it. Not one time did Angel open her mouth and say what she knew. Not one time. But those are the type of women. Those are the type of women that Jarvis Butts attracted himself to. Angel knew about Kizzy. Kizzy knew about Shannon. These women all knew about each other. Black Goddess says, Mocha, they're all rock babies. Hello. Hello. It's an infestation in the dirty D. I could believe it, sis. I could believe it. Bunch of rock stars. Bunch of rock stars. J. Rose says, I don't want no man I have to do anything for other than love. Not giving up no coins. Nope. As you should not. Them women gave Jarvis their money, their time, their dignity, their little bit of common sense, even the children. Gave him the children. Jarvis felt he was untouchable because these women made him comfortable. Comfortable. Jarvis didn't give a damn about nobody but Jarvis. And these women, they didn't give a damn about nobody but Jarvis. Nobody but Jarvis. Like he had him in a cult or some shit. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Ron said, that's why I said they had no honor to begin with. Being a mother is instinct. Even dogs and cats know how to look out for their young. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why I have a problem with Annette and the way she reared those children. A cat and a dog would have done a better job. A cat and a dog would have done a better job. Nani says they're crazy for letting him take their kids' places alone. Absolutely. That's how much they love Jarvis Butts. How can you love somebody more than you love you? Jarvis Butts is a monster. Don't get me wrong. I will never say that he's anything other than that. Because people that think like Jarvis, that moves like Jarvis, that does the things that Jarvis does, there's no place humanly possible that he could be on this earth walking amongst decent people. There's no place for him. Hey, Boho, welcome, my love. There should be a corner somewhere with his name engraved on it. Isn't there a little island somewhere in Michigan where they have these people? That's where he should have been. So do I totally blame Jarvis? No. I blame Jarvis for being the person that he is. But these women, each and every one of them, has to be held accountable for what they allowed. And they allowed him to have that much access to them. And even more access to their children. Because Kizzy and her performance in all those phone calls, Kizzy was one that would call her children a liar and take Jarvis Butts' word for it. That's who Kizzy presented herself to be. Boo Banger says if your elevator don't go all the way up and the Jarvis Butts approached them, they don't care or think he looked like a Pink Panther. They see a man, that's it. That's all. That's sad. And he got Boo Banger, he got him with the income. Definitely got him with the income. J. Rose says, when did the bar get back this low? The bar got back this low in Detroit, baby. A half a man just won't do. He had too many to really put the time in. J. Rose here. Lady Libra, my love. Welcome, boo. Happy Thursday. These women, I have a problem with all of them. And let me tell you again. Everything there is to know about the disappearance of Naziah and where she could possibly be. These women know. Not all of them. In my opinion, Moca, do you think Smokey know? Hell yeah, Smokey know. Hell yeah, Smokey knows. What about Nay, Moca? Nay only knows what Jarvis wanted her to know. Mary Spinks, welcome, my love. But do I believe Smokey knows? Smokey knows. Shannon knows. Annette knows. Jarvis didn't go to Smokey house that night for nothing. Hey, Kim, welcome, my love. Jarvis did not go to Angel's house that night for nothing. Angel knows. Annette knows. Shannon knows. And I keep asking myself over and over and over again, what is it that little Naziah could have possibly said or done to go through a life such as that? Caramel Cutie, I see you, my love. What is it that this child could have done? Annette should have been on that bus because she played a major role. There's so many characters that's about to be unlocked in this thing that is unreal. That is unreal. Bubanga said if the elevator don't go up all the way with no self-esteem, if a light bright like Jarvis Butts approached them, they're going to think the sky didn't open up and God himself sent them. Hell to the nah. They don't know God, Bubanga. They don't. Because they ain't no God would have allowed them to stay with the Jarvis Butts, to deal with the Jarvis Butts, to smile with the Jarvis Butts, to think of Jarvis Butts was that man. J. Rose says he ain't robbed them of shit. They gave that shit away. He did what they allowed. Point blank, period. He had a gang of dummies, a whole flock. A flock of dummies. A flock of dummies. Ariane says, Nate, bring your ass here. I'm not done yet with your lies. Nate said, he loved me more than he loved the rest. Kizzy said, my man, I don't give a damn what people say. I don't give a damn what people feel. I don't give a damn what they think. I want my man. I love you, babe. You got my heart. I'm just ready for you to come home so we could be one and do what we got to do. That's what Kizzy said. To hell with her children and what they think or feel. She just wanted her man. Nay said that was her man. And Smokey was just over there chewing perks, not giving a damn who man he was. As long as he kept a few dollars coming in. Shannon didn't give a damn. Shannon did the most to prove her love. I believe, and that's just my opinion, I believe Shannon participated in a lot of illegal activities to prove her love. And the disappearance of Naziah is one of them. It's one of them. They worked overtime to set the Pink Panther up. We know that Annette is capable of lying, stealing, and doing everything she ain't got no business doing. We read that. We read that in a report where she's trying to get those children back. We saw that when she sat on that stand during the preliminary. We saw it again during the victim impact statement. These people are demonic. These people are scandalous. They're scammers. They're everything that nobody should aspire to be. One thing, if we learn nothing else about that Harris Gamble clan, they are shady people. They're dangerous people. They're liars. They're notorious. To to do the most. I've never seen such. Look at my girl. J Rose, that's you, girl. Hello.
Can you hear me?
I hear you, boo.
Hey y'all. Hey Mocha.
Hey, girl. What's going on?
I had to come up here. I had to come up here today. Here. I just couldn't sit back no longer.
Well, I'm glad you up here, sister. Let's make it do what it do.
Yes. Nah, I got something to say.
Mm-hmm.
Being a fellow Detroiter, born and raised, okay? They
Uh-huh.
do not represent who we are. Let's just be clear. I don't even know where they came from, Mocha. I really don't. I have been gone there for 14 years, and these is some of the dumbest broads I have ever seen in my life.
I hear you, girl. I hear you. Look at my girl,
Hey,
lady.
Lady Libra.
I knew
Hello,
she was
hello.
coming. What's up, sister gal?
Listen, all of them graded from Bubblegum Dumb High School. Everybody that was on that bus.
Damn. Not bubblegum dumb. Bubblegum dumb. Girl, you made me spit pee all over my sofa. Damn.
I ain't seen nothing like it in all my life.
What are
Everybody.
your what are your thoughts on that, Lady Libra? Girl, when I said open panel, I knew you were coming.
Everybody licked the windows together. Makes no sense.
None.
And riding
None.
the scooter. They were in love with Jarvis for whatever reason. But Miss Mocha, can I share something with you?
Absolutely.
So I've been thinking about this case, every day.
I know.
As far as Nazaria, Lord have mercy, I could be
You're breaking up,
wrong,
mama. Okay, go ahead.
but
I hear you
for
now.
them to have her cell phone,
Wasn't that trashy?
okay, for them to have her cell phone and for them to have her tablet, and they wait to get that check.
Uh-huh.
Wherever Nazaria is, which I for some reason believe Nazaria is still living.
Me too. You know I believe that.
Yes, they took away the cell phone and that tablet so that she could not be tracked.
That's that part. I said that because
I
my thing
believe
is
Nazaria
as
is. They planted all this on Jarvis because they had all that evidence of him doing what he did to those children. They set him up, basically.
absolutely. Absolutely.
I
I
believe
said this
baby
set him
girl is
up.
still living. I honestly believe that.
Me too. I've been saying that
And
from
that
day one.
church for Miss Mocha, I believe baby girl is living.
I said that. But look at
And
look
who?
at how
And the only
look at how
one that has
strange it
said
is. Let's look at how
it's very
strange the
strange.
timeline is, right? Let's look at how strange the timeline
Yes.
is. Nazaria disappeared. She disappeared.
Uh-huh.
They can't find Nazaria. No evidence that she's unalive. No nothing.
Right.
Nazaria just forgotten it. Now they done bullshit a little storyline to give us. Now Jarvis gets sentenced. Right after he
Mm-hmm.
gets sentenced, they ship him off. 5 days later, he disappeared because they said he
Right.
unalived himself. But if he unalived himself, why the investigation? This shit is shady.
That's Michigan for you, honey.
What you think, J Rose?
Very
I
shady.
know
Another
for
thing
a
is,
fact he did that to himself for real, for real. Those type of people in Michigan and probably all over the world, they do not like those type of people.
right.
And they let the people know we got one coming. And when they sometimes they lock those people in the room with them people. So they done
Mm-hmm.
about let some people beat him down or something, allegedly.
Girl.
I can see that happening.
Yeah, because
Uh-huh.
they do not like people who mess with children. They don't play that in Michigan for sure.
I'm in Delaware, and they don't play it here in Delaware either. Another thing, I've been a 30-year foster care parent. Annette would never get those kids back ever again in life.
She
I
don't
said, I
deserve them
believe that.
kids back.
You cannot have no type of record, no circumstantial evidence, no none of that against you. And with everything that we heard and read on that paperwork, she would never get those children back again.
Well, I'm with y'all. She don't deserve them.
No, she might as well get on the slow bus with rest of them ladies, and go push a scooter or something.
Or
You
lay
know what
on
the
her back.
problem is? The problem is people got all these titles, social workers and all these things, but they're not doing the work.
No,
That part. That part.
You know, they're not doing the work. They just showing up, getting a check. Like
that's it.
who's protecting the kids? Nobody.
Nobody.
My
Nobody.
prayer has been for what's her name, Lady and Vari, to please get their mind right, get themselves together.
And step up to the plate, right?
Yes, and they actually could file a lawsuit
That's right. I said that.
because Detroit openly said they dropped the ball on Nazaya.
They dropped the ball on a lot of stuff.
Vari and
Dr.
Lady
J,
could file a
Dr.
law
J, there's been no funeral, Dr. J, girl.
if they was in their right state of mind. Yes.
This is horrible. And I said that. And let me tell you what my opinion is on all of this. We're having these live stream. Everybody got a panel open. Everybody's talking about this shit.
Yes.
Jarvis Butts, in my opinion, he's listening somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that.
I do too. I believe it more so with Nazaya than I do Jarvis. I kind of believe it could be an inside job where they'd have moved Jarvis somewhere, or those guys got together and whooped Jarvis behind.
Mm-hmm.
But I do believe Nazaya is somewhere listening. I believe they took her devices. Because just think about it. Nazaya had her phone. She was able to contact Jarvis and say, hey, meet me such and such, at 3 o'clock or whatever.
Right. And listen, and it goes deeper than that. Not only was she able to contact that's when it don't make no sense. Because not only did Nazaya contact Jarvis and say, hey, meet me at 3 o'clock, right. Nazaya also contacted Shannon earlier that day from school. Hey, TT, what y'all doing? Shannon testified that.
She also asked for some directions how you get to something. Remember that?
Yes,
that's right.
About the girl in the blue car.
The directions was the blue car house. That's exactly right.
Yes. Now listen at this. Remember when Jarvis said, "Save yourself, wipe down everything I touch." They're not looking for Jarvis DNA. They were looking for Nazaya.
They were looking for Nazaya. That's right.
So guess what? Jarvis didn't say that with none of the other ladies. He said it for the blue car lady. So that lets you know Nazaya had been there at that lady's house.
I said that because listen, they found Nazaya eyeglasses in the blue car.
Exactly. And I'm guarantee you they found some DNA in her house. Remember Jarvis, the lady talked to Jarvis and said that someone took the tire off of her car in the yard? That's
right. That's right. And I'm with you. I believe she's still here. I believe this is my belief, and I said that from the beginning. That child went home after school that day.
Yes, she did. That's how the phone.
She went home. Got there. Annette left. Shannon testified. Annette left at 3 o'clock. Annette left to go God knows where. I was like, okay, either Nazaya went home, and once she got home, Annette took her in that van allegedly and took her to God knows where.
Yes, and then Annette went and take the van in.
But then that would negate what King said when King said they whipped back around and picked her up and she got in the car with them.
I don't believe that story.
Suppose Annette dropped her off over to the blue car girl's house.
It's a lot. It's a whole lot because if you think about it, that the weather was not favorable that day.
Right.
Nazaya was allegedly pregnant. The walk from the school bus stop to AutoZone or in that area where they so claim they picked that child up, that's almost 3 miles.
Exactly. So that somebody lied on the stand.
They lie.
Yes.
And it's crazy because I lived over there on 3 Mile Drive, like right by Bedford. I think Bedford was a block or two away. So I'm very familiar with that. I grew up in that area.
I believe Nazaya's at that church.
That church has been mighty quiet, so you know
Yeah.
what we got to do, right? We got to dig back up in that church.
Yes. Yes. I
But
believe
I can't
the,
see why the police wouldn't go in there too.
cause the police is in on it.
That
Why they
part,
covered up so much stuff? Because they're part of it.
that part.
You know, the unfortunate thing is anything is plausible at this point.
Yes.
If you really think about it, because when so many things and allegations and different points of views and stuff is put out there, you open it up for people to gravitate to what sounds like it may be the truth.
Yes.
Therefore, people gonna grab that, and then that's how it becomes so many different stories.
Yes.
Right.
And
Because
you
the
don't know
story,
what to believe because there be so much lies and shit put out there that
Mhm.
you won't recognize the truth from the lies.
And
right.
where's evangelist Maya Angela? Where he at? Lord.
Maya Angelou is over there. Maya Angelou is on Facebook making got AI making him look like $1 million man.
What's his name on Facebook?
Evangelist Kenneth Evangelist Kenneth something. I don't know his last name, but he's on Facebook, child. And every time I try to go and type something to him, he blocks me. He don't want to hear shit I gotta say.
So I wonder why he wasn't interrogated since he knew where she was at.
Kenneth Mitchell, that's his name.
Kenneth
Evangelist Kenneth
Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Well, listen,
You know
I'm
what
gonna
my
drop
prayer
down.
is though? My prayer is that the focus gets back to really where she is, right?
Exactly.
Because if it's a cover up and she's somewhere living, what is the purpose in making everybody think one thing and something else is going on? What is the purpose? Because you putting a bad name on the city. Worse. I ain't gonna say bad because it's
The,
already
the
bad.
purpose
Let's say
is
worse.
the purpose is it wasn't supposed to get this big.
Right.
She
Oh,
was just supposed to disappear, in my opinion. Because
Uh-huh.
I mean, she's not the first child that disappeared on that lady's watch. She was just supposed to disappear, no questions asked, and she go on about her life.
well, I
But this
can't see why
disappear.
they ain't trying to bring up the other ones. Now you know how one case reopen other cases. Like,
But if it ain't reported,
yeah.
all you did was went and report him as a runaway. But that should have been a red flag for Detroit. How many children will you keep reporting as runaways, woman? What is
I
wrong
do
with you?
believe.
I guess
I
the
believe some.
unfortunate thing is you'll be surprised at how common it is, but it's also a lot of sex traffic going in. It's like the last time I'm not on any social media. I only come on here to watch you, Mocha, and two more other content creators because this is the highlight of my life. I love it, right? So I'm not
Uh-huh.
on Facebook and I'm not on any of those, but I do know. I think. Let me see. I feel like if I lost my whole train of thought. What I was about to say? What was we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh my God, you lost it. I lost it. Come on, Lady Lever. What was I talking about?
Well, you were talking about. You do believe we were talking basically the cover up in Detroit.
Okay, that part. So every other week, it was a child coming up missing. Like literally, a teenage girl walked to the store, never came back, and it was even boys. I'm saying it was so scandalous that it was two or three a week coming up missing. Some of them coming home, some of them not. It was even some cases that Froggy D was going knocking on doors, knowing I'm coming there looking for the girls. Even before
Right.
Nazaya's case, he was knocking on doors, getting girls out of houses.
Well, you know why I believe he was doing that? Because he was in on it too. You remember they said he was Jarvis's friend.
Well, yeah,
He's been exposed. He's not right now on this internet. The exposure he just got, he ain't
Yes.
who he said he is either.
Exactly. and he was knocking on them doors. He knew what doors to knock on.
See, I
I
only
believe
get what
him.
I get over here because I'm not on Facebook because I try my best to not consume so much negative stuff, so I try to preserve my energy.
Yes.
And I don't like to take in so much, but I'm really invested in the Naziah thing because I just despise when things happen to children and people allow these things to happen. Kids supposed to be loved. This is not supposed to happen to kids. Period.
And then to do it to and then to do this to children over and over and over again, and you keep getting away with it.
Yeah.
Well, Annette is gonna suffer like a dog. Shannon and what you said in that male lady, whatever her name is, Shannon's
Oh, they're
sister.
going to hell regardless,
They're
baby.
going
And
to
All
then they're
of
gonna
them.
hell. They're
have
gonna
hell on
suffer
earth.
here on earth before they go to
Yep.
hell.
Yep, they're gonna have hell on earth.
So my
Yeah,
prayer is that
I'm
Naziah
his
is
wife. You're
delivered.
absolutely right. The evangelist have Naziah pictures all over his page, and people, the evangelist came out. He told his story, right? There were a lot of truths mixed up in his lies because he
Yes.
added on a lot of shit. But when the evangelist said Naziah is so close, yet so far, I never let go of that. And when
Me
the
neither.
evangelist mentioned them $7,000, I always said those $7,000 was significant. But I
Yes.
also said, I think he lied. I said, nah, maybe $7,000 is just the number he want to use. It had to be more money than that. But it was $7,000, y'all. Because
Because
look, Jarvis
Jarvis
Butts came
confirmed it.
right back. Jarvis came right back with no communication, no contact with the evangelist. He came right back and said Frank owed him $7,000.
Mm-hmm.
See, initially I thought they sent him to try to, speak for them or try to defend them because he wasn't really speaking against them. He was defending them to a certain degree, in my opinion.
But he talked too much. He said too much.
He said
The
too much.
amount of
Yes.
all the information that the evangelist gave, he exposed them. And then they started threatening him, which made him bow down and not speak anymore.
I just would
See,
like to
this
know
shit
what
with
type of
Annette,
power she have that all the
this shit with
things she
Annette
keep
has
doing
been
is.
going on a long time. Evangelist was in a relationship with Annette's son, right?
I remember that Fantino. What's his name?
Yeah. Florentine.
Flowers. I call that bitch Flowers. Florentino.
Oh,
I got to go, ladies.
All
You all have a
right,
good
ladies.
night.
Thank you. We
thank you.
appreciate
Have a
you.
good night.
Yes, ma'am. You have a
Thank you.
bye-bye.
But Florentino, he was in a relationship with Florentino. And while being in a
Okay.
relationship with Florentino, Florentino was still a child. Florentino wasn't grown. Florentino in that picture with the evangelist looked like he was no more than 9, 10 goddamn years old. I give him 12 at the most.
So she
So
been
Annette
pimping them
been
out for all their life.
she been selling her children
Yeah.
for money. So what makes this situation with Naziah, poor baby, any different? And
I
I
wonder,
believe
did she
those
name him Florentino? Is that his real name? Just like she
that's
named
his real
Naziah
name.
Glamorous.
No, that's his real name, Florentino.
Whew.
Yeah. And the thing with that is, that's why I believe the significance of those $7,000.
Yeah.
It tells me money change hands. Money change hands. And Naziah change hands too. That appearance from the shop owner in that courtroom was not an accident. It wasn't. It was to shut Jarvis Butts the hell up or just to let him know, hey, I'm here. I'm here. And you done got me caught up. You done exposed me. And before you expose me anymore, I got something for you. That was a warning right there. Because why would Jarvis come out and say, shop owner owe me $7,000?
There's definitely things that make you go,
Mhm. Patrice, you talking about that recording from that brother. I don't think that was his brother. I don't think that was his brother. He said Jarvis told him A, B, C, or D. In my heart, you know what I believe? The person that came out here and said that that was Jarvis, he was Jarvis's brother, that person was repeating everything that that the podcasters say. I don't believe it was Jarvis's brother, because if it was, which brother was it? Because the brother that we know that came out here and spoke, his exact words was, "I don't fuck with it." So I don't believe that recording was from an actual brother of Jarvis's. Because he ain't said nothing that we didn't already know. He repeated everything he heard on podcasts.
Well, that's 99% of the people on the on YouTube right now.
Absolutely. But it's a shame that these women had allowed themselves to put themselves in a goddamn place to be caught up with a Jarvis Butts. And they did the most. They did the most. Now, Kizzy should have never opened her mouth on Naziah. That's why I can't get myself away from Kizzy. Kizzy has a house full of children. Kizzy looking the way she looking and got nerve to say the things she say. That tells you what kind of caliber of so-say women he dealt with. And when she said all what she said, Jarvis Butts did not say a word to correct her, to shut her up, none of that. But he did say, "Oh, I gotta go. Oh, I gotta go." These women are all trash. Every woman that's been exposed of being with Jarvis Butts, they're all trash. They've done some shit, said some shit, and just the fact that they supported him. They supported him from the very beginning up until the very end because they believed in their man. And
I'm
when
telling
they
you what I
said,
think.
and when they said she was happy that he was no longer here, they stop your fucking lies.
Right, we know. She wasn't trying to convince us, she was trying to convince herself.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna tell you something. I think because I'm a person who really believe in spirits, it was just too many of them, and all that engaging that he was doing with each and every one of them. He was just spreading energy, different energies, all amongst his little clan, because that's what I'm gonna call him, his little clan. He was just putting them soul ties out. I believe in that type of stuff. I do. And I think
Yeah,
that's what I think that's what was going on, because there's no way you can be a mother, have a daughter, you can have a niece, a sister, or let's just say, how can you not be human and not feel
absolutely.
some kind of way about a missing child, knowing that she has been victimized? How could you not feel
Absolutely.
nothing?
And it's a shame that this case got to the as far as it did. It's a shame that this case got to the point to where it just involving so many people, and then it's outside people like me and you and the chat and everybody else. They're emotionally involved, not for the nasty people that did the worst things, but our emotions are involved because of Naziah. That child didn't deserve the hand she was dealt. And Annette, if you didn't know that, bitch, you know it now. You're the worst of the worst. And you want sympathy. You want to go to the court petitioning for other children back. They need to lock your ass up for just letting the world know you told those people your story. You said since Naziah has been gone, you've been in financial ruin. Now, I looked at it for what it was. Those that don't know you accepted what you said, Annette. Since Naziah's been gone, your life has been in financial ruin. And I ask myself over and over and over again, what type of finances can a 13, 14-year-old bring to your home that it will leave you in destitute? She told her own story.
She's probably, or not probably, but the way that she carry on and call herself a Christian, she's the type of person that run people away from the church. That's why people don't like church, because people who call themselves Christians and be engaged in the type of things that they engaged in, people be like, why should I go to church and she over here doing blah 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 blah.
But that church,
Yeah.
Annette was a member of that church. Naziah was at the church. All Shannon children was at the church. And the minute the heat came on Annette with the disappearance of Naziah, they kicked Annette out of the church. They kicked her out of the church. Because the church didn't want the pressure on them. When the church knows that they're just as deeply involved as anybody else. Since when y'all know a church that owns everything, but ain't nothing in the pastor's name? So what you hiding?
Criminal record.
The wife
Oh.
has a Facebook page. She had a page with all the little missing girls on that page. If y'all are such Christians and y'all doing God's work, why is it that that church did not have Naziah's picture on the missing children's page? She was a member of that church. And the only reason Moca believed Naziah was not listed on that page is because they too know where she is. Something tells me that they are part of the enterprise. And I know more so for a fact that they're a part of the enterprise. And I mean, I'm just talking what I saw. How does a church sponsor? And I understand that. This church sponsored a father-daughter dance. You mean to tell me it was okay for Jarvis Butts to be at a father-daughter dance with his record? He had no business being in the proximity of children. So how is it that he was allowed at that father-daughter's dance? Then the father-daughter dance is happening. I'm looking at pictures, videos. The pastor himself videoed this father-daughter dance. That room was filled with maybe 30 little girls. And that room also had lots of old ass Arab men. Some of these little girls had masquerade masks on. Some of them didn't. But the ones that had the masquerade masks on, in my opinion, they looked like they were being put up for auction. Pastor filming it. These old nasty ass Arab men, Jarvis Butts was in the middle of it. These men were taking pictures and videos of these little girls. And I do believe that Facebook page that the pastor's wife so say has, that is not a page for missing girls. That is a page, and some people in the chat enlighten me. Mocha, that's code word. These children ain't missing. These are the children that's available for sale. And I believe that. Because when I went on that pastor's page, honey, they got little girls no older than 8 years old. That church have beds in it. Why does a church have beds in it? These little girls, 6, 7 years old, no older than 8, sitting there dressed like old women, legs crossed, like they're ready to hold a conversation. They had one little girl dressed up in leopard print with her legs crossed, lipstick on, holding a cigarette and posing for a picture. And why would the church be exploiting children like this? I've been asking myself this ever since I went to that church page and saw what I saw. Why? So Annette knows everything. That pastor that threw her out, he knows everything. And something is telling me, I may not know it all, but something is telling me that that church was a link to get these babies up out of here. And the shop owner knows all about it. Because why at that father and daughter's dance would it be a bunch of Arab men around a bunch of little black girls? Make it make sense. Detroit didn't do their job. They sit their ass on social media listening to everything a podcaster has to say. But instead of getting your answers from podcasters, Detroit, you should have been out there really doing what the hell you should have done. And these nasty ass women that Jarvis Butts has been with, these nasty ass women that Jarvis Butts has encountered, if they were real women, if they were a half a ass woman, they would have got off their ass and told what they knew. Blue Car could have said a lot. Something tells me that night, Blue Car saw Naziah. That night, Nay saw Naziah. That night, Angel saw Naziah. I believe that. I believe that. His phone pinged at these three women houses. These women know. And I'm going to always stand on what I said. And I don't believe the Harris women worked alone. I believe they had help. My story will not change. I believe that child went home after school. An altercation happened in Annette's home. It got out of hand. And the altercation was with Naziah, Annette, and Shannon. I believe it got out of hand. Some shit happened. They panicked. They didn't know what to do. Then they called Jarvis Butts. Did Naziah go to Ypsilanti? Yes, she did. Did Naziah stay with Jarvis Butts all night after coming back from Ypsilanti? No, she did not. Naziah went back home. They did the most to Naziah. I always felt that. I always believed that. But then Dre, Marquita's boyfriend, in my chat on my platform, he said these words. Something went bad in that house that night. So why was he not questioned? He said something bad took place in that house that night between Shannon and Naziah. He said they called Marquita to go over there. And you mean to tell me they still walking around here like it's okay? Nobody seemed to say, okay, if this is really what happened, how did Jarvis Butts get into the picture after all this took place? Jarvis Butts was the cleanup man.
Or they was trying to frame him.
Yeah.
What they found.
He was the cleanup man. And I believe when he got there to Annette's house, it was worse than what he expected. And I also believe Jarvis Butts had to take Naziah from Annette's home. Let me show you how this shit worked. Because, I mean, they gave us all the information. We didn't go digging for it. They gave it to us. Because my thing is, why is it right after the so-say disappearance of Naziah, why did Annette need a new vehicle the next day? Because I do believe Dre, you could go ahead with the stop it. You said nothing like that. We could just go. I'll pull up the video. And I'm going to play for America. You said that on my panel. Stop it. Just stop it. Because we ain't going to do that. We ain't going to do that. I'm not going to sit up here and repeat something that I made up. No, sir, you said it. You said something happened in that house, and you said they called Marquita over there. So go ahead with your bullshit. Just go ahead with your bullshit, because I'm not going to say you said X, Y, Z, and you did not. So that's what's going to happen. It's the bullshit with y'all. Y'all can't come out here and say something this minute and then try to retract it. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. You could go right back where you come from with that bullshit, because I'm not going to play that back and forth game with you with that sorry ass shit. You said it. You said it. And I'm damn sure I was not the only goddamn one that heard what you said. So you can make a monkey out of everybody else, bitch, but you said it, and I'm going to leave it as such. I will leave it as such. I ain't got to sit up here and make you feel important no kind of way. For the people that's sitting here in my chat right now, how many of you heard Dre on this very panel say the same thing that I'm repeating? Because one thing I will not goddamn do is lie, bitch. You fucking said it. Look at Star. I was here. You did say that, Dre. Look at Roz. Stop, Dre. You did say that. Come on now. You can go ahead with your bullshit. You ain't nothing but trouble. You sit up there, you say one thing, you do. I ain't got to pull a motherfucking thing, bitch. I ain't got to pull shit. You fucking said it. Ron Dooley said you said it. PJ said you said it. Hey, Tony, welcome, my love. So I don't give a fuck who called you and said what I just fucking repeated, bitch. You said it. Kim said, oh, you said it. Everybody saying stop it. You said it. Laria said he said it. It's facts. And on other CC panels too. Drago, sit your ass the fuck down, bitch. You said what you said. Now you could make a monkey out of other people, bitch, but you will never make a monkey out of here. I said what the fuck I said because, bitch, that's what you said. All you motherfuckers do is lie. Trying to save face. Trying to save face. Now all of a sudden you didn't say it. Well, maybe you need to finish telling America what else you done said, bitch. What else you done said. But we don't have to go there, Dre. Whatever motherfucker called you to my chat, let me tell you something. They should have dropped down, you know? They should have dropped down. That's what should have happened. Now, Dre, we're at the point now. You can't come in this bitch and say a motherfucking thing. Now, you, bye-bye. I don't do drama. I'm sick of you and your fucking clan. I'm sick of you. All you do is lie. Maybe you could tell us where the fuck Naziah is, bitch. Maybe you could tell us where the fuck she at. Since you know so much, you done put out so many stories out there. You done, as far as your people said, they tell me you gave her weed. They tell me you fed Naziah liquor. They told me you touched on Naziah. Now go over there and sit on somebody else's platform and debunk me, bitch. Because that's what the fuck they said. You wanted to take Jarvis Butts' place. You knew that Naziah had a thing for Jarvis and Jarvis had a thing for her. And you felt you could have got it too, bitch. Your old ass sit up there and gave that child weed. You fed her beer. I don't know a goddamn thing about how a net house is laid out, motherfucker. They said you and Marquita's room was right across from Naziah. They said, bitch, they said that you was playing with Naziah. But you was hopping from panel to panel to panel, bitch, to try to save fucking face. So you just as guilty as Jarvis Butts, motherfucker. So what is it that you know? You want to come out because me and Jarvis got into it because Jarvis was strange. Nah, bitch. You and Jarvis got into it because you was playing with Naziah, motherfucker. Let's talk about it. You want to sit up here and hop up in somebody, hop your ass back over there and clean up what you thought I said. I ain't said a motherfucking thing other than what you said, bitch. Look at Star. Star said, no, Dre. No, it was Dre that said their room was across from Naziah. You see, that's exactly why. And it's funny, because I've been talking now for an hour and a half. And he pops up when I speak about how Naziah disappeared. So what the fuck are you guilty of, bitch? What are you guilty of, Dre? What was your involvement? You around here scamming and scheming on people. Sit your scamming, scheming, unemployed, dyslexic fucking ass down and go back with them people. Because yes, Lord, Tammy, I'm with you. Dre helped cover up the evidence with paint. Oh, you could come back and tell us. Annette called you to paint. What the fuck you painted? Ain't that much painting in the world? You could come out here, tell the world Annette was in a room closed up with Jarvis Butts, and you know if there wasn't painting, maybe he was doing something. You told a lot of stories, and now all of a sudden you ain't saying nothing, nigga. You said it, and I will never backtrack a goddamn thing I said because Moca has no reason to lie, bitch. Now you got it out of me. You came in this motherfucker for action, bitch. You got it. Who the fuck you think you are? Now you can go sit over there in the dungeon and call Moca all the goddamn lies you want, bitch. But one thing I ain't gonna do is let you bring your ragged ass in this motherfucker and think you could play with me. I ain't the only goddamn panel you talk shit to, bitch. Now, I want you to go back and tell that motherfucker that called you. Because y'all, I don't know what the fuck y'all sitting in my bushes for. But thank you for the view, bitch. Y'all are some pitiful people. Y'all are pathetic. And if y'all think I'm going to go round and round with y'all, arguing because that's what y'all want, I will go toe to toe with you motherfuckers, especially when it comes to y'all involvement with the disappearance of this child. All y'all want to do is argue, cause confusion, be scattered all over the goddamn place, but not one of you raggedy motherfuckers could tell us where that child is. Where's she at? Pull it. I ain't pulling a goddamn thing, bitch. If you got a problem with remembering what the hell you said, something is mighty wrong. Peaches, thank you for supporting the channel, baby. Appreciate you and welcome, my love. Good Lord. Look at all. So all the people in here that's saying they heard it, they're lying. Dre, sit your slow ass down somewhere and go find you a job or find you something to fucking do, bitch. That's what you do. I'm a clown. Nah, nigga. You a clown. You a clown for playing with children. Because when you can sit up there and give a child weed and liquor and then try to come up with an excuse as to why when she was doing a video, you trying to come up with an excuse as to why you was in the background and got your hand off. Come on now. Come on. You're too old for this shit. You're too old for this shit. So you think I'm going to play. No, we ain't playing. I ain't playing with you. Because it's a goddamn shame the world wants to know what happened to Naziah. And all you motherfuckers, anytime somebody speak on Naziah, y'all want to throw a spoke in the wheel. So America needs to know. It ain't the peoples that's the problem. It's the people that was associated with Naziah is the goddamn problem. The family is the problem. All the boyfriends, the men, whoever else done walked in that motherfucker is the problem. The cousins, the nieces, all the family is the goddamn problem. Because goddamn it, if none of y'all was guilty by association or for whatever reason, nobody would be getting that slack from y'all. Nobody. Nobody. So bitch, get on your bike and ride the fuck up on out of here. We ain't doing this. We ain't doing this. Because the thing is, the more we talk about it, the more dots get connected, the closer we get to understanding this shit, and that's what they don't want. That's what they don't want. So I don't give a damn how many times they open up a panel or platform. I don't give a fuck. Open up Detroit, bitch. Talk about Moca, because I don't give a damn. Y'all scared to say Naziah's fucking name. I wonder why. Everybody in America is calling Naziah's name, but not her family. Y'all scared to say her name. Why? Why? Because y'all know. Y'all know. And y'all don't want the world to know what y'all know. Get the fuck on. Nani said they all a bunch of liars. Anyone connected to these monsters, all a bunch of fucking liars. Star says, Dre said they called Marquita over there that night. And that's exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said. Stop fucking playing with me. Hey, sugar, welcome, my love. Ron said, don't do that shit, Dre. That's not helping. A little girl is missing. Simone said, you said it. Anonymous Angel, welcome, my love. My girl Marty done woke the fuck up. Marty says my guest done went to sleep. Drippy Dre, you full face. Oh, goddamn, not two face. She called him full face. Drippy Dre, you full face preto. You said on more than one platform. What's up, Drippy? I hear that too. And your auntie take you to talk up on the next platform. You shut her down. Jail is calling you. Absolutely. He knows. Marty. Marty. I ruffled some feathers. Nani says they stay lurking because the truth is out there. They all smoking rocks. Dropping weight. Everybody said you said it. So why would I say you said it? Because my chat is a different type of chat. They don't go along to get along. If Moca is wrong, these people call me back. No, Moca, that's not how that goes. And Moca fix it right then and there. My people are respectable, honest, loving, caring people, and we're all genuine. Everybody in here has a heart for Naziah. So they're not going to sit up here and let me say some shit and run all across Detroit with it knowing fucking well it ain't right. They're going to pull me back on it. So why would I say this shit, Dre? Young man, go get your life together. Young man, go get yourself together. Young man, Don't you ever come for a grown-ass woman. Because I don't play the games y'all play. If y'all would have put that much energy as you motherfuckers put into being messy on social media, creating havoc and trying to distract the world from the truth when it comes to this little girl. If y'all would have put half as much energy into telling the truth about what happened, because y'all motherfuckers know. If y'all would have spent half that time looking for Naziah, exposing those that needed to be exposed, today the world would be in a better place when it came to Naziah. But instead, that family got all the smoke for the wrong people. Bitch, don't you ever come for me. Take that energy and go for Annette. Take that energy and go for your woman, Marquita. Take that energy. Go for your sister-in-law, Shannon. Take that energy. Go to them cousins. Bitch, y'all all in the same goddamn circle, because y'all all know. This child deserved better. This child didn't deserve to be around you motherfuckers. Just y'all behaviors right here on social media tells the story. Let me do what I do here. And you sorry bitches go over there and do what the fuck y'all do. I don't bother you. So don't come here bothering me. Because I'm getting along just fine. Just fine. Make this your last time, bitch. Make this your last time ever thinking you could drop in here and say a motherfucking thing. And we gonna keep it as such. You around here in women business, bitch. Don't you ever. And everybody in here telling you you said it. Little boy, find something to do. And then it, oh shit, Nani says he can't scam cash apps no more. That was the highlight of his life. That was his highlight. Ron says this is why that baby is missing. They on some bullshit and not protecting children and not grown enough to stand on their own words. That part. Because I ain't going to say something. God damn it, if I said it, I said it. What you going to do about it? Accept the fact that you said that shit. Nani said all them bitches guilty. Marty said, Drippy Dre, you drip paint on the net walls. Was that in the basement at the old house that had the same fire in the basement? Allegedly. You like the rest of that circus virus. Oh, damn, a circus virus clan. When do you grow a pair? Marcus then took your nuts. This is crazy. Nani says all the videos are out on Moca platform and the other CC. You said it, bitch. Ron said he gonna puff his chest out on a chat when he could have gone and told what he knew to protect the kids, that part. But he set his ass there, right? He set his ass there. But he hadn't the balls and the nerves and the audacity to say, Marquita's boy is going to be another Jarvis Butts. He got Jarvis Butts tendencies. He said it. And y'all wonder why these children are the way they are? Look at the motherfuckers that they're surrounded by. Come on now. PJ said, Dre, who sent you? Go kick rocks. You lying motherfucker. You said it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh shit. Star said, no, Dre. Go sit on that mattress that you got cash apps for. Nani said not one of them can answer, where's Naziah? But everyone hiding the secrets, lurking, because they're paranoid. That part. What you paranoid for? What you scared of? Shit. Markeisha says Dre is sick too. Poor baby girl. She was surrounded by some evil people. Absolutely. Rod said, you ain't gonna tell me what the fuck I didn't hear. Nigga must be crazy. Absolutely. Uh-huh. Hey, Cornell, welcome, boo. Cynthia says, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised if Naziah is probably somewhere being trafficked. And all we want to know, you want to open your mouth, poke out your chest, bitch. Tell us where Naziah at. Rod said you won't tell us where she is. But I believe y'all know where she is, in my opinion, allegedly. PJ said, let's go, Mocha. Those low-down motherfuckers don't want justice for Naziah. They don't. And the proof is right here. They don't want justice for this baby girl. It's okay to talk about Jarvis Butts. It's okay to talk about his actions. It's okay to talk about all the women surrounding Jarvis Butts. But when you mention them and what they do and what they didn't do and how they dropped the fucking ball and expose them, oh baby, they all come out the woodworks. The fuck? And the sad part, while you're arguing, Dre, she's still missing, bitch. Somebody in the chat, Kimberly said for you to go get a coloring book. That's about right. Drag racing, and that's the truth. The guilty always speak first. But that's how slow he is. Because couldn't nobody call me to somebody else's chat to go and address a goddamn thing, you weak motherfucker. How do you feel now? You done allowed them to call you to come in here and take this virtual ass whipping. How do you feel about it? You let them call you to come in this bitch and get a virtual ass whipping. Make that make sense. Next time, use the little brain that God gave you. Think for your damn self. Think for yourself. Because that was not a good look for you. It truly wasn't. As a so say man. Tony said, Mocha, Jarvis is gone. And their ass is still with the fuckery. To be a man and tell the truth. So Naziah can get the justice she deserves. Tony, they don't want the truth. They don't want the truth. They want everybody to keep quiet. Nobody's supposed to speak on this situation. People could talk about Jarvis Butts all day long. They're happy, they're satisfied about that. They want you to talk about Jarvis Butts, but they don't want you to touch them. Man, fuck y'all. On a good day. With a sick one. Delta Blue, I see you, my love. Ron said, like I said, I don't trust now one of them. In my opinion, they all know what happened to that baby. Absolutely, Roz. Absolutely. The fuck? PJ said that part, Mocha. They're trying to cover up their dirt. They all know. Miss Miracle's mom done fell out the damn bushes. She said it's nothing but guilt when people pop up like that. Miss Miracle's mom, nobody in their right mind could have called me and told me to come to somebody else's chat to do the fuck shit like he just did. And he called himself a man. Bitch, be gone, please. You don't let somebody put you in a situation. And why would they send you to me of all people, Dre? You act like you don't know what the fuck I'm capable of. You thought I was just gonna let you slide your po ass up in here and it was gonna be a good day? No. Nobody did not have to tell you, Dre, who the hell Moca was. You knew. So why would you bring your ass in here and let Moca peel your scalp, whip your ass, and throw you to the trash? You got a whole virtual ass whipping. And you should be ashamed about it. You should be embarrassed. Tonight is the night you need to make up your mind. I ain't ever, not even sitting in Moca's bushes. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And you fell for the banana in a tailpipe. How slow are you? How slow are you to let them sick motherfuckers convince you to drop the fuck in my chat? I don't do foolery. I don't do that fuck shit, Dre. Y'all play them games over there. And I advise y'all, keep that shit over there, please. Please. And Star said she hoped you hit the like button. Bitch. Anonymous Angel said I was here when he said it, Moca. Ron said they know in that little tight ass community dealing with the same people for years. They know, Roz. They know. Anonymous said, Moca, I was here when he was on your panel. But we crazy though. We crazy. My girl Chandra said all of them motherfuckers is a damn liar. See, absolutely, Cynthia Harmon. Cynthia Harmon said they all had a hand in setting that man up. Tony said he said they. I ain't saying shit. Tony said it. Tony said exactly what he said. Marquita got home from work. Then his last word was they told her to come quick, and she ran over there. That's what the fuck you said. Bitch, you ain't giving me no extra work talking about pull it. The fuck I look like proving something to you. Huh? Like this say, don't ever bring your ass in. If you that bothered and you don't know what to do with yourself, why don't you just go lay on that mattress you bought with your cash out? Bitch, read a book. Or better yet, get a coloring book that they suggest. The fuck? Nani says, Dre tried to play a victim and a scam, trying to throw everyone off. But I knew he was trash too. That's the funny part. Everybody says, well, what do you know? He popped up. I'm Marquita's boyfriend. He had me sold for a while. But then shit wasn't adding up. And I observed from a distance. And then the time came when he showed exactly who he was. And it's like the candy man. When we say Nazaria name too many times, they pop out. They pop out. Get the fuck on. Nazaria hunting the fuck out of all y'all. All y'all. This is crazy. Hey, Diva, welcome, boo. Diva said he said it. Absolutely. Thank you, boo. My girl, Essie, what's going on? What's going on? Pretty Wings, welcome, my love. Rod said, stop smoking that shit, Dre. Put it down and collect yourself. Where's that baby? Where's she at? That's crazy to me. Marty said, Marty says, oh, she talking about her company. Anonymous said, oh man, you should never come for her or anybody. You understand, Anonymous? Be mad at Annette, bitch. Be mad at your goddamn self. Y'all coming racking up my nerves. I had other shit to talk about. Ron said he ain't got the balls to confront those women. That's why he over here in a chat on some bullshit. Always in women's business. Being a bitch. Sit your ungrown ass down, young man. That's what you do. Somebody should have told you to be mindful of the playgrounds you choose to play in. Over here on this porch ain't what you want. It ain't what you want. And you fell for the banana in a tailpipe. You let them people sucker your slow ass to come over here on the porch. And honestly, I didn't have to tell you a word, my man. Because the Nola Bells was eating your ass up in the chat. The fuck? We don't lie with Miss Jackson. What's going on, my love? Bitch. All you done, nigga, is expose you too. You think people gonna let go of what you know? You think people gonna let go of your involvement too? Bitch, you lived in a net house. Nani says Dre needs to be locked up too. All those PDF that was on those houses hunting all the kids. It's a shame. It's a shame. Now you got people talking about you. Told you you didn't want this shit. J Rose girl, I'm so sorry. I fucking with Dre, I forgot I had a guest on a panel. J Rose said there's more people out of state advocating for Nazaria than the city or the family. Look at this shit. And all I can say is that's the truth. They can't, absolutely anonymous, they cannot stand on their own 2 feet. They cannot. Oh shit. Cornell said, tell Dre to go back to the nursing home where Marquita and Shannon got him from. Cornell, that's exactly why it's easy to manipulate his ass to do the dumb shit that he's doing. You got involved with that family because they picked you up from a mental place. They picked you up from a mental place. And now they're playing with your mind. because they know you ain't all the way together. Be ye careful, Dre. Be ye careful. And Mocha didn't say this one. Cornell did. Bitch. Hey, Tiffany, welcome, boo. Tammy said, in that nasty apartment. Dre, did you start that fire of the old house? Ooh, child, see what you started, Dre? See what you started? Star says he thought he was bigger than the program. Tony said, Mocha, he's scared to tell the truth about what happened to Naziah and the other children that they let Jarvis touch. I believe he's afraid to tell the truth too. I wonder why. I wonder why. Hey, Virgo White, welcome, my love. Hey, Love Selfishly, welcome. Dre Martin said you done made our blood pressure explode. Hey, Lisa, welcome, my love. That part, Ross. How the hell somebody will bring you to a baseball game or to play baseball and you ain't got a bat neither a glove? You just come in here taking licks and bullets and shit all over the place. All unprotected. They just threw your ass in the water. And they sent you in here without a life jacket. They sent you in here without a shield. They just sent your slow ass up in here booty bucket naked. They sent you here for Mocha to just spank your ass. And Mocha did just what they sent you here to get. So if you got an argument, go back and argue with them. Because they sent you here for this work. Ross says, listen, this punk motherfucker chimed in when he didn't have to. How stupid can you get? This bitch done changed my whole topic. How stupid can you get? Yo, Miss Miracle's mom said if he wasn't high, he probably will be after this. Miss Miracle's mom. That's crazy. My girl Kim, Lord Kim fell out the bushes. Kim said, I guess he wasn't whispering on the phone while the Doublemint twins were sitting on that mattress on the floor. That's the type of living they at. Hey, Mariah, welcome, man. Mariah said this man is sick. Mariah gotta be. Absolutely, Tony. Tony said we ain't doing that shit over here on this platform. Hell to the no. Thank you so much, Mariah. Mariah, they try to get the girl. They try to take Mocha somewhere else. No, child. And all we want to know is where's Naziah? J. Rose says he tried it. He tried it. He sure did. Damn. Ron said, Andre, why did you fall for it? Nigga, you got nuts the size. Oh, God damn, Ron. Ron, I almost choke on this damn tea, girl. See? Look at where this conversation done went. Now, Andre, you got me all wired up. All wired up. I was going to get off. I said, I'm going to sign off. Ron said, Andre, why did you fall for it? Nigga, you got nuts the size of a field mouse. Lord. Ooh, that don't say much about you, Dre. A field mouse. Miss Miracle mom said I be raised my eyebrows after his ass was handed to him. Miss Miracle mom, girl. J. Rose, I wonder what he had to prove. I wonder what he had to prove, girl. What he had to prove. And then on his exit, I guess maybe he wanted to say some more, but I cut his shit short. Bitch, you ain't gonna come in here and play with me. You're a clown, he told me. Ah, bitch, I'm the truth. You're the fucking clown. Because you allowed them people to send your ass in here looking like bozo. Because that shit wasn't normal. Who would have done that shit? Who would have done that shit? Not I. So I don't know what they told you to come in. Dayana, my girl. I don't know what point you had to prove, Dre, but this wasn't it. This wasn't it. Tammy said Dre have an IEP. He has a mental illness in his head. Yes, Lord. Marty was waiting for this shit. Marty was waiting for this shit. Marty said, Drippy Dre, do you need Baker's Act? Because you really didn't think straight coming up in here, calling Miss Moca a liar. Lord have mercy. You crazier than we think. Drippy Dre, Naziah is haunting your ass day and night in your dreams. Marty, what he thought, Marty? Marty, I don't know what he thought coming up in here like that. Marty, as long as I've been on YouTube popping my shit, Marty, what made him think he could have came in here and got away with that? Now, Dre, we got room on the bus. Jarvis Butts don't want to fight no more. He'll open the door and let you in. Birds of a feather, bitch. Get on the bus. Get on the bus. We got room. We don't add people to a shit this over here, Dre. We could put you on the bus. Ain't too many people I don't fuck with. But tonight, you done made yourself one of them. Now you got the whole chat talking about you. The whole chat. Tony said, Mocha, he's still being the damn fool for them dumb motherfuckers. Go put your damn helmet on, Dre, and sit the fuck down at the back of the bus. God damn. God damn. A helmet. And lick the windows with Shannon, because her goddamn tongue should be swollen by now. Because she been licking since the live stream started. Tiffany said, yep, Dre need to be locked up too. Because he damn sure is a part of this circus. See what I'm saying? Y'all see what the fuck he done started? Cornell said Dre nasty for laying up with the monster twins, knowing they allowed pedals to hurt their kids. But Cornell, what does that say about him? What does that say about him? Absolutely. Roz, he wanted it, he got it. He wanted it, he got it. Ron says, see, Dre, now the focus is on you too. Must be empty seats on that short yellow bus. Baby, he got a pass. I gave him an invitation. Get your ass on the bus, Dre. Sit your ass to the back. Ask Shannon to share the window. Awesome Miss Wilson says, I think history is the reason I was saying Shannon beat her up first. Awesome Miss Wilson, I agree with you. I do agree with you that that's how it went down. And that's what Dre didn't want to hear, bitch. That's what, Dre, that's what you didn't want to hear, right? We ain't got to lie in this motherfucker. We repeat the shit we hear. And had you not said it, I would have never sit here and said that shit. Never. And nobody brought up Dre. Nobody brought up them folks, but they couldn't take it. They couldn't take the truth. They couldn't take me mentioning Annette and her bullshit. So they send Slow Dre. They send Slow Dre to a fight with no protection. Get the fuck out of here. Dre, everybody. Hey, Angel Face, welcome, boo. Tony says bow down and back your ass up out of here, Dre, with the lies and shit. We ain't slow over here in this chat. Stevie Wonder can see how they always set your ass up to get dragged. Drag. When will you notice they keep using you, bitch? When will you notice that they keep using your slow ass? You need to go take a nap. Ain't it almost time for you to get that check? You better sit down. SSI's around the corner, bitch. Ron said, Dre, you were laying low, and you pulled yourself in a mix. Where that baby at, Dre? Where she at, Dre? Because you know. Everybody wants to know where she at. Miss Miracle's mom said, I stayed in the bushes until it was kind of safe to come out. Because I already don't have any edges. Girl, you better stop that with the no edges. Stop it. Hey, Monique, welcome, boo. Marty said, I don't know what he's smoking these days. Because now Marty says, I don't know what he's smoking these days. Because now he's suddenly big, brave, and bad and feel like he could take on Miss Mocha Bell's Mars and chat. Go back and be Marcus licky lap dog. Go ahead, bitch. Go ahead. Marty, the audacity of him, Marty. And then you didn't wipe your feet, bitch, when you came in here. Somebody sprayed some air freshener because Dre came in here and left the staleness. Bitch, all we want to know is where's Naziah? Star said Dre should have never jumped up in here thinking that he's bigger than the program. They set him up, Star. They set him up. Tammy said, don't fuck with Mocha, Dre. Cornell said Dre, slow ass, really thought he was going to hold his own against Mocha. Not. My girl, Miss Jackson, said Annette has 40 years of CPS. A horrible record. She shouldn't have any kids. Hell no. And that's what we were saying. With the record that Annette has, and with what's added on to her shit now, there's no way Annette is going to get those kids. No way. And if she do get kids back into her care, something is terribly wrong with Detroit. Cornell, you ain't shit. Cornell, Cornell. Cornell says Dre was Jarvis' boyfriend. He was in on the calls too. Oh, Cornell. Now, if I hear, Cornell, when them calls come out, and if I ever hear, this is an offender for Waynes County Correctional Center is trying to reach you. If I hear that, and that happened to be Dre, Cornell, I'm coming to look for you. I'm coming to look for your ass. Boy, because I'm choking. Jesus. Chandra said Moca made Dre famous tonight. Sure did. Chandra, he wanted a little attention, boo. He wanted just a little attention. Hey, fella, welcome, boo. She said Drake just got a New Orleans ass stomping. Fella, say that. Say that. I don't know who they think I am. I really don't know. But I am that girl. And I was being nice. I was being real nice. Bitch, stop playing with me. Nani says, that's why I never trusted him, laying up there with them creatures on a fucking mattress. Kim says, Dre, check yourself back into the disability center. Ooh, child. Ooh, Lord. Nah, Dre, don't you ever. Dre, this is a word of advice from me to you, baby. Word of advice from me to you. Don't you ever, bitch, ever in your life. You supposed to be a grown man. And your mental, you said was healing, getting better. Don't you fucking ever let nobody bullshit you to go and approach another grown motherfucker in life. Because you don't know what you're getting. You really don't know what you're getting when you step in the wrong place. Right? Because you wasn't ready for what you got when you came in here. How the hell you step in the lion's den with no protection? Don't do that. Don't do that. Because I almost got up and did a little second line for you, Dre. In memory. To never return. Grow the hell up. And stop being a damn duck. Stop being a duck for other people. Because when you were rolling on your own solo, you had a little sense. I gave you a little credit there. But then when you felt like you needed others to help you fly, bitch, that's when you got out of pocket. And I stopped fucking with you. And I stopped fucking with you back then. And you gotta know I'm still not fucking with you. But tonight you made it official. I'll never fuck with you. And you won't be able to come back in this bitch unless you come in under another name, motherfucker. Because that's how we roll over here. You disrespectful, slow ass. Listen, you belong with those people. For real, for real. For real, you belong with those people. Tammy says, Drake, can you read? You fucked up, brother. Don't come over here with your bullshit. Who sits there and have sex with the other sister? This came out your mouth. So I guess he will call us a liar on that as well. I guess he's going to call us a liar on that as well. you in a relationship with Marcus. But but the problem was he only slept with Shannon. He slept with Shannon. Everything that Jarvis Butts touched, he wanted a part of it. You slept with Shannon because Jarvis Butts was with Shannon. And you tried Naziah, but you didn't go all the way. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Because them same people said, Naziah said you were stinky. And she told Jarvis Butts what you were attempting to do. And that's how you and Jarvis Butts got into the fight. Ain't nobody made that up. Ain't nobody made that up. But you want to show face and argue. Why you didn't go to the DA? Why you didn't go to the prosecutors? Why you didn't go to somebody and share your story? We don't have to lie over here. And I'm not running all over YouTube either to chase the lies and the narratives that y'all tell. Because when I log off of this bitch, I'm off. But thank you, Dre. Thank you for popping up. Thank you. That was one more view, bitch. Marty said, Miss Moca, I know. Miss Moca, how dare he? It's disgusting what he feel he dealing with. We real women of the world, Marty, he don't know that. Beautiful Soul said, Moca, he just a little confused. He was waiting on the mailman so he could get that check. Well, God damn it, he should have stood on another corner because this was not it. This was not it. Rod said, so the thing about it, Dre, is that you lied. A lie that was easy to expose. It would be different if you were standing on business, but you weren't. That part. I don't give a damn if I don't speak to you, don't like you, and it's very few people that I can sit up here and say I don't like because that's not who I am. But Dre, if you'd have came in this bitch the right way, we could have had a conversation. But you don't know how to hold a conversation. You done learn 4-letter words, and that's all you ever type. Lied. Clown. That's all you know. But if you hanging over there, hang for something. Let them teach you something. And stop playing with me. All we want to know over here is what happened to baby girl. All we want to know over here is why Annette treated that child the way she did. All we want to know over here is why is this child still missing. What we don't want to know over here is what the fuck you got going on. What the fuck they got going on. Because I don't give a damn. Y'all are not my business. Y'all are not my priority. But since you made yourself a priority, I had to serve you well, Dre. I had to serve you well. My girl, Kamisha, welcome, boo. Kamisha said, now, Moca, I was very late today. I'm going to catch the replay when I get to work tonight with the girls. But I know damn well Dre ain't got in this chat and opened his mouth out to be in jail. He ought to be in jail too. Yes, Lord. Kamisha. He knows he should be in jail. It's crazy. Is it just doing stupid shit? Hey, Mimi, welcome. That's Mimi. Yeah, Mimi, welcome, baby. Or my Midtown, I don't know what it is. Shit. This is great. Miss Miracle's mom said, I'm glad I got on this 72-hour deodorant because I'm sweating after it's here. Miss Miracle's mom, girl, we come in here to have a good time. You know, every conversation don't have to be to a point to where we're mad, we're angry, while we seek justice for these children. That's why tonight was open panel. We was going to have discussions, laugh together, shit like that. And Dre, you just, yeah, no. But it's okay. It's okay. We handled that. We sure did. Cornell said, hit the road, Dre. And don't come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Dre. And he mean that. He mean that. But guys, I done took up enough of y'all time. I really have. We done been here. Oh, Lord. Yeah, we done been here a minute. So what we gonna do? We go float on up out of this chat. And I'm going to listen to the ninth woman, whoever she may be, Kim. I'm going to listen to Kim. And we're going to be back on this porch doing, hey, Carla Henry, we're going to be back on this porch tomorrow doing what we do without the distractions of the Dre's in the world. Because, bitch, that was uncalled for. Truly, it was. It really was. So I'm going to say good night, everybody. God bless each and every one of you. Stay away from people like Dre. Shit. But we'll be back tomorrow to do what we do. Chandra said Moca is a roaster. Chandra, you should have seen Moca in her earlier days. I migrated on this side of YouTube and decided to do this type of commentary. But Chandra, before I started doing this commentary here, baby, go to my playlist. Watch my old videos. Watch the old one. I'm ashamed of my damn self when I watch some of them. Rod says, hey, Drake, word to the unwise. Check your transcripts before you approach a CC about prior conversations. If something is off, then approach. Don't ever come accusing recklessly. Absolutely. He would never understand that. Tammy says, I bet you won't bring your ass back in here again unless you tell us where's Naziah. I'm going to say good night, y'all. I'm going to say God bless. I love each and every one of y'all. Thank everybody for pulling up. J. Rose, girl, I appreciate you hopping on the panel tonight. I love y'all. Good night and God bless.
We stand tall, we rise as one. No look bells, the work ain't done. No. Motor leading from the heart, never run. Truth and caring, everything we become. It's more than a vibe, it's a home, it's a call. Over here we catch each other when we fall. This is family. Team full of truth and a chat full of cheer. Mocha in the seat, steady steering the ship. Every topic got depth, every comment got grip. We don't tear folks down, we just build them up. If you're moving off love, then you one of us. Know the pride in the room and the vibe so loud. Every bell in the check gon' rep that crowd. We stand tall. mission in mind. We protect what's right and we hold that line. It's the chat where the truth and the love collide, where the voices don't hide and the pain gets light. We see you, we feel you, we fight for the cause. Every kid, every tear, we break down walls. When you hear that bell, that's the call to act. We family now, and that's just facts. We stand tall, we rise as one. Blow the bells, the work ain't done. Leading from the heart, never run. Truth and care are everything we become. It's more than a vibe, it's a home, it's a call. Over here we catch each other when we fall. This is family. This one's for every voice we fight for and every child who needs to be heard. We see you, we feel you. We stand with the truth. This is the Know the Bells. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Stand tall with
Good night, everyone. God bless.